Hi YouTube. Oh, this video's a bit blurred. What you fucker? Stupid YouTube. Stupid phone, I mean. What was I gonna say? The highest form of meditation is praying for other people and blessing other people. And who's that in the loo? Was that Lee? And the lowest form of meditation is hypnosis, because hypnosis allows you to go deep into the mind, but it doesn't clear any of the dark matter which is in the deep within the mind. Whereas, as I've said on a few other videos, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but as I've said on other videos, love or praying for other people clears all that dark matter from deep within the mind. Yeah. So, because someone asked me a few months ago about whether hypnosis was a form of meditation, yes, hypnosis is a form of meditation in the sense that it can take you deep into the mind. The same as meditation takes you deep into the mind. But hypnosis is more about putting thoughts into your mind, or it can be useful hypnosis, like relaxing sounds and beach kind of series visualization, positive thoughts can be good. But the kind of hypnosis that I listen to, not every day, but the kind of hypnosis I listen to probably isn't very good for meditation. And that's why I try not to listen to too much hypnosis, because I find if I listen to too much hypnosis, it kind of creates a lot of deep depression and kind of thing, because you're going into the dark matter of the mind. And when you go into the dark matter of the mind, you need to have a sword and a shield. In other words, you need to have powerful weapons when you go deep into the mind. And the highest weapon you can have is love. The highest weapon you can have is prayer. The highest weapon you can have is forgiveness. That might sound corny, that might sound cheesy, but remember, we're not fighting a physical war. We're fighting a mental and spiritual war, not a physical war. Swords, shields, guns and all that kind of thing, knives. They're very physical things. They're not... When you're dealing with meditation, you're dealing with mental and spiritual laws, which are the bedrock of the universal creation, which are the bedrock of everything. A deeply powerful meditation person could easily disarm someone with a sword. The great samurais in Japan used to sometimes come across a great sadhu in meditation, and the sadhu used to very often completely baffle the samurai. The samurai raised his sword to cut off the sadhu's head, and the sadhu says, "I can give you my head, but I can't give you peace of mind, because that you have to find within yourself. No sword can give you that. You cannot take it by force. All the peace, all the harmony are deep within you. You cannot use force to get them. You can only equilibrium yourself towards the centre of your being, or what I'm trying to say by the word equilibrium is you need to balance the goodness, you need to balance the chakras, you need to balance the chi to get to the centre of the mind in a peaceful, harmonious way. Whereas meditation doesn't do that. It takes you deep into the mind, but it doesn't help you defend yourself against dark matter. Yeah, so And another thing about meditation is it's better to have what you want in your life rather than running off to some distant cave in the mountains. Because you'll have to come back to those desires. And those desires will hit you even harder deep within the mind, because that's where most of your desires are, and deep within the mind. And this is the beauty of meditation. It not just balances your physical body, but it balances your spiritual body, in the sense that all those desires are deep within your mind, deep within your karma, and keep causing you to come back and come back and come back and come back and come back to a physical body. So unless you can work those desires out, then you have to just keep coming back all the time to this physical world, which is sad really when there are so many other worlds out there, so many other civilizations to explore, so many other planets to explore. The beauty, the symmetry, the equilibrium. And then there are other planets where great wars happen all the time. There are other planets where they're really, really dark. There are really, really dark worlds out there as well. And according to how you live this life, you either go to a very dark planet or you go to a very bright planet. This is the University of Love. Explore deeply, but remember to always search for everlasting happiness. Always search for your everlasting happiness. What makes you happy? Remember what makes you happy deeply at the core of your being. What makes you happy? Not on the surface, but what makes you happy deep within your being. Those are the kind of questions that take you beyond this world. Those are the kind of questions that take you beyond karma. This only is that. Konnichiwa.